Morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today is day 6, I believe. Is it day 6 or day 5? I think it's day 6. And I'm super excited because now I have everything working on here. So it's going to be much easier and much better content than freezing and no sound. So we have been asked to cover the great app Octachron, which is a drum sequencer. You can sequence synth sounds in this as well, but Octachron is great if you have apps like let me see, like Splat To Clat, for instance. It's a drum rompler and it doesn't have a sequencer, so that's a perfect match because you could bring that into Octachron and you'll be able to sequence your patterns and drums right into Octachron. So let's open that up. And I'm going to briefly go through Octachron and show you how it works, where everything's at, and how easy and fun it is, especially with this big open grid on the Apple Vision Pro. And shout out to the developers over there at Octachron. They're great people, really cool people. And they listen. They're always updating and fixing and listening to their users. So, I love that. And yeah, they're just doing a great job. So shout out to you guys at Octachron. And I know they made a post over there, basically, saying like, is it worth it to keep up? Should we? Absolutely, guys. I hope by the time this video finishes, you realize, one, because this big, massive grid and the fact that we can just open this up as big as we'd like, and I could open it even more, but I'm trying to be aware of my surroundings so there's no accidents. But yeah, like if I'm sitting in the living room, I could open this app all the way up the size of my whole living room. A lot of these apps are tiny and small to hit and push things. Look how easy it is. Boom. You can't beat that. Even just to take that all away, you can't beat that. You could just pinch and right across to erase as well. So I think this app deserves to be on Apple Vision Pro. It deserves to stay here because this is going to be used. This is one of the more comfortable ones. So, okay, when you open it up, let's look at the settings really quick. You got your links and your Midi, and this app is really good for Midi mapping. With Shift, you can edit. So if you hold the Shift down, you could come in here to the edit, and you can see you use both hands without a problem. Also, this app has amazing randomizer settings. Like you can really get crazy with some of your sounds in this, and we'll get to that. But so that's your Shift, and then you have your modulation down here, your velocities. Again, super easy to be able to pinch and grab and, just adjust all you want. When you come into velocity, you could click for your modulation, and you have your step repeats, your probability trigger. And you see how it's all laid out: kick, snare, clap, tom, mid-tom, hi-hats. Up here are your actual patterns. You could set a pattern here, set a different pattern there, so on and so forth. So when you come here, you could load up your preset, project, save. On this device right now, there is no connection kit. There is one, but I don't have it yet. And everything is Bluetooth right now on the Apple Vision Pro. However, even if you were using this on the app, when you come into hardware, all of these pieces will work with Octachron, as well as apps. So let's take a look at some of the apps. Oh, I'm also, shout out to the FAC guys. I'm really hoping FAC comes to Apple Vision Pro because they are not on the App Store yet. Because we have FAC Transient, Drum Kit, the new Punch Lab. There's a few apps that company makes that's really great. So hopefully they come over soon to Apple Vision Pro. You could even bring Koala in here if you want. So let's hit Splat To Clat. And you see that'll change all the sides here to form it out the way Splat To Clat is. Then you got over here number of steps. And you can change all of this, go up to 32. Your track number. Since I'm using Splat To Clat, I'll probably just put it on like maybe 6 max. Swing grid is really cool too, because that'll really get you some crazy sounds, but I will show you that after we throw a pattern down. So now once you have this, you want to go ahead and open your Splat To Clat. So I'm going to slide this over. Actually, I'm going to slide this over here for now. Click the crown to open another app, and I'm going to open up Splat To Clat. And Splat To Clat is actually working great too, but one, it has no sequencer. Two, because of the way the app is laid out, using this app on the Apple Vision Pro is a little bit tedious, and it's not the easiest thing. So this is where it would benefit going into an app like Octachron. So first, let's load up a sound, and I'll show you what I mean by not the easiest to use. Let's load a boonie. So one, you want to hit the wrenches on the pads, right? You want to hold them. So now, don't let go of that pinch, and you want to scroll down to whatever it is. You can change effects on this. You could add effects on this. You could modulate. So that little speaker is so you can hear. Now you see, I'm not even able to get an effect open on the Apple Vision Pro. So it is a little bit difficult. It's not there yet. I'm sure the shout out to Splat To Clat developers too. Great company as well. Love those guys over there. But I'm sure they're gonna update and get it going on the Apple Vision Pro soon, but it's just not there yet. So I want to put these pads on one shot. So I'm gonna hold and come down to play modes, one shot. See what I mean? It's just it's not there yet. It's very tedious, and it's not their fault. It's just, the way the layout with the pinch, and then. But once you get this going, you're all right. Come on, I just want to get you on one shot. All right. Okay, so I'm not going to get into too much details of Splat To Clat. We actually have a very, very good Splat To Clat review and video how-to up on the channel already. I'll leave it down below for you if you didn't check that out. So I'm just leave Splat To Clat there in the back. Okay, I'm going to adjust the tempo here. So now I'm going to punch in a pattern. And then you want to come to Midi, and click your Splat To Clat. And it's that simple to punch in a pattern right there. So here you had this. And when you come over here, you have this. And you could get in there and change all of these around. Let's lower that. Now let me show you the swing. Because the swing feature is really good on this. The more you have in here, the more crazier the swing grid will make your beat. So yeah, you could have, you know, tons of fun just coming in here and adding tons of patterns. Now, hold on to a pad to edit the settings in that. You can change the density, randomness, trigger, and then you want to hit, this is for the randomizer. Then you want to hit the apply. That was on the kicks. Let's do the same here on this fella. You know, so basically you could change these patterns up millions of different ways. Right down to the step repeats. And if you want to save that, you could go ahead and save as. And always come back and load that right back up. So let's load up something I had in there already. So the brilliant thing about this is you can make a bunch of presets with tons of different patterns the way you like. You can make a standard default pattern any way you like. And then anything you load into this, any drum program or machine like Splat To Clat, anything you change, it'll come in here. So we got those sounds, right? Let's put a different one in. Let's see how it sounds now. Okay, here's the tedious thing. This is not set to one shot by default, so we have to go in there on each pad and set it to one shot, and that's the only tedious thing. But this is what I mean by, you know, Splat To Clat definitely needs a few adjustments for Apple Vision Pro, but in turn, that's what makes Octachron so special and important for this app. And a lot of fun. Especially when you've been producing music for so long, and sometimes you just want to go ahead and open a template or see how, okay, I have, how many drum patterns have we done throughout the years as producers? And sometimes you find yourself with the same ones. So you're able to save so many different presets and drum patterns on this. And then you could, okay, let me see how that sounds. I know I have these patterns. Let me open Octachron. That could save you so much time just to get an idea. Or, okay, let me load this pattern. I like the way this sounds, but let me now edit it and save it into a new pattern. That's just the best thing to have. So let's hear it now. Turn the tempo up. Change the swing up. So yes, Octachron works. Yes, Octachron is amazing in Apple Vision Pro. I hope they leave it up there. Let's see what else we can put inside Octachron. The Elliott Garage, shout out to them as well. Let's try the 808. So I click that, and then I'm going to open that app over here. And now all the sounds from here we can bring over here. Let's go to Midi and click that and have a listen. So let's punch in a couple of things. You see it'll mark it for you according to the apps. Pardon my noise in the background. My nieces and nephews are home from school, so shit is getting real down there. But here you see your sounds come right over to this. So yeah, you could come in here and have loads of fun with all these other apps. You can sequence them in Octachron, and it's really a lot of fun, and it's also like super easy, especially for the Apple Vision Pro, because it's so easy. You can open it up and everything, and you know, it's not so compact. It's open. You have room to hit things comfortably, draw them in, take them back out. I'll leave the links down below and in the description to all these apps that you could use and play around with. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the last 5 episodes we've done. We're going to be dropping episodes all week about how you can make music on Apple Vision Pro. Check out WeSampleEverything.com. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe notification. Peace.